Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing? Man, Antonelli here.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How we doing? Man, Antonelli here. So today I want to talk about being down the line with your barrel. Now, we've talked about this in certain videos, but I've never, I don't believe, made a dedicated video to it. You know, out here nice and early, this is like the best time of the year for baseball or softball. Fall, it's like 8 a.m., a little earlier, 7:30. I don't know if you can see my breath right there, but it's like a little chilly. It's crispy, but it's not cold in Massachusetts, so this is like my favorite time of year for baseball. Anyways, if you're from Florida right now saying, well, it's 90 out and it's beautiful here too, probably is a little bit more beautiful there. But anyways, down the line with your barrel, okay? So we talk all the time about how path is so important. And a lot of times when people are talking to me about path, you know, they talk about getting the barrel behind the ball early. We talk about that a lot. So, you know, that's obviously very important. But it's not just about whether you're swinging down or up. It's how you're working as far as from the inside out or from the outside in. So, right, so it's up or down through the ball, right? So it's this way or this way. That's one part of path. But then it's in or out is the other part of path, okay? And so we always want to have a swing that is slightly up through the ball as much as we can, but also from the inside out, okay? And that does not mean that I'm just trying to slap balls to second base as a righty or trying to just slap balls to shortstop as a lefty. That is not from the inside out, okay? I'm still trying to drive the ball, but it's the barrel that's going to work from the inside out that way, okay? And so let's get in depth on this. What I like to do, and it's a little bit, like I said, it's really early in the morning, so there's a lot of, the grass and the dirt is a little wet. But what I'll do when we're hitting, especially in the cage, is I'll take either a bat or we'll use, I don't have one outside with me, it's indoors, but it's a yard marker that I get. I think I got it at Home Depot or Lowe's. You can get them for like $1 or $2 each, right? And they're about this long. They usually come in like bright yellow or orange. We use them so that plows around our area don't run your grass over during the winter. But what I'll do is I'll put it on the ground and I will put it basically from the back part of the plate, and I'm going to run it slightly towards the second baseman for a righty hitting and the shortstop for a lefty hitting, okay? And I'm going to draw it out here. I know it's a little difficult, but I would draw it. It would be there, and then it would be just about right there. So hopefully you guys can see that. Again, it's a little bit muddy, okay? And I got mud all over my back. But that is the line that I'm thinking about. I'll move up a little bit. That is the line that I'm thinking about when I start to launch the bat, okay? So when I launch the bat and I start to tilt and I start to get palm up with my top hand, palm down with my bottom hand, and my barrel starts to work back, if I tilt and get palm up, palm down properly, well then I'm going to get my knob lined up with that line right there, right? So see, I start to go palm up, palm down, I start to tilt. Now, when I get into this position, hopefully you can see this, my knob is right down that line. So if I continue to go, if my leg continues to turn, my knob is going to continue to turn up, and then my barrel is going to come through from the inside, and then I'm thinking about staying down that line as long as I can before my barrel turns left, okay? So if I do that, if I tilt back the right way, if I get palm up, palm down, and my barrel works back in the same direction that I'm tilting, well, as I continue to allow my leg to turn, I'm going to be slightly up through the ball, and I'm going to be from the inside, okay? So when I get into this position right here, if the ball's away, I can let my barrel out away. If the ball is middle, well, then I can let my barrel out middle. If the ball is in, well, then I can keep my hands in and be from the inside and drive the ball to left field, right? Now where hitters get in trouble is they don't tilt and get palm up, palm down properly. And so one thing they may do is they may want to just rotate hard with their upper body. Their left shoulder goes out here, and then their hands and the knob get out away from them. So instead of turning it deep from the inside, they get out here. And now when they start to come, their knob is out here, and you can see that that knob is not getting lined up down that line. And now as it starts to go, it's going to get lined up this way. And so now my barrel gets away from me, and now I'm working from outside in, right? And so now I'm cutting across everything, right? So your ball flight will have to tell you what you're doing. So if you're constantly hooking around the ball, or you're constantly pulling everything, balls that should not be pulled are pulled, or you're getting jammed a lot, right? Then that probably means that you're out to in. If you're flaring a lot of balls to the opposite field, then you're probably cutting across the ball, cutting across the hitting zone, okay? If you're able to drive the outside pitch that way, and the middle pitch this way, and the inside pitch this way, and you're able to do it with good ball flight, true ball flight, you're not getting slice spin or hook spin, it's a good indication that your body's working properly and your path is slightly up through the ball, but also from the inside out, okay? So I always want to feel like I'm swinging. Again, I'm not doing this, right? But when I start to tilt and get palm up, palm down, I should feel like I'm swinging out away from me a little bit. And again, I can always, as long as I get lined up here, if the ball's in, I can make that adjustment and pull the ball. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff. Again, I'm using a CamWood bat. This is a one-hand trainer. I'm using it to show two hands. Just easy for me to carry around. But check it out in the description box below. I get a lot of questions about these, so if you want to pick one up, click on the link there. You'll get a discount. I'll bring you over to their site. You can check it out and grab one. That's all we have. We'll talk to you later.